Hey guys, my name's James. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I haven't done nothing today. I went hiking. I ate a couple. Grandma gave me some chicken nuggets and some fries, and I made her dinner. And we had ham sandwiches like we did yesterday. Before that, yesterday I set out, found a bunch of crap, told you a story about it, then got excited and thought I'd find the other pieces. Today I found the other pieces, or another couple other pieces, and joking around, I broke one of them on purpose. It's a knife. You stab shit with it. Shots on balls. Today is Thursday the 1st because it's 1:36 a.m. I was trying to go ahead and try to upload. Today is not Thursday the 1st, that's March. April. Today is Sunday the 1st. April Fools. I really broke that knife on purpose. Gosh. Nope, didn't work. But because I didn't do sit-ups, March 31st is the day that we should be doing sit-ups. Right, so like it'll make sense. Minus 30, and then that's the new day, April Fools. April 1st, that's the start of however we fathom how the math actually works. So I did it earlier. There's 31 days in March, 28 days in February, and 31 days in January. That's how it works. So we go to Tools, Calculator. 31 plus 28 plus 31 equals 90. 31 plus 28 plus 31 equals 90. 365 minus 90 equals 275 days remaining in the year. 10,000 divided by 275 equals 36.36. To match or exceed, we'll have to do 37 sit-ups. And it's 1:30 in the morning, and same as the other night, making up for the day before. I got out of bed at 5 p.m. For reals, yeah. I'm hurt all over from walking. If I recall, I don't know if I did sit-ups yesterday or not. Like, honest. For reals. Oh, I think we did 18 push-ups. So today we'd have to do 37 sit-ups for our challenge, then my personal gain crap, 1 super elite sit-up, hands like that, 1 sit-up, and 18 push-ups. Alright, on your mark, guess I go. $25 is pretty good. Starting to feel the burn. 25. 30. Yeah, arms are doing this shit just like they have been. 30 sit-ups. Alright, we'll make it 37. And one super elite setup like this. That's the way they're supposed to, I guess. Super elite setup. Perfect. We won again. 18 push-ups. Ready? Pretty good. A little bit of workout. Congratulations on matching and exceeding today's daily average. I found buried treasure. Randomly. Metal that was drug up by a plow. It's probably not the first time that's been drug up. But the actual heritage of information of people who found it and put it back. I mean, 1950s. Stuff like that. It's pretty cool. But I'll show that to you, and then before time's up, so in about a few minutes. I did, jokingly, I stuck it, the knife blade, like in the dirt to flip some knife while talking, and it went, bent it in half. Oh, little old crappity moment. But it's all junk, you know. It's like, you know, if somebody wanted to make a historical little placard thing or some crap, it'd be cool, but that's where I'm at, is junk metal. I'm tired. That's the majority of the stuff we found. I already told this story, but if you're just viewing, that's the latch for the top of the box. A piece of it. The knife that was in there. Piece of the knife. Yeah. Today we found another horseshoe. So that's 2 horseshoes in total. What's believed to be a prosthetic foot. Like truthfully Calvary, but after Calvary. Black powder thing. This, which we found it yesterday, day before yesterday. A piece of metal. I don't know. A couple other things, a plow head with a railroad spike in it. belt buckle or a leather strap buckle. And then these things, I think this really is a piece of a saddle from a time frame. Piece of metal that has a bolt that goes through it. Another piece of metal. A curved piece of metal. Looks like a small knife. Piece of metal. And these, we found some rolls. What I know of these things, it would be like roll off at a steel mill. With 5 of those in your pocket, you could get a girlfriend and a beer. We got like 3, so as I keep the girl, give me 3 beers. But we found a knife that we were looking for that I'm sure this is the knife based on like the sharpness of the edge and stuff, and that's where I bent it in half accidentally. See that, this piece, which is a big chunk, this piece, and where's that? I think I showed you the nail and a nail. What I know is of at a time frame, the nail was the secret, and to him, the nail was secretly the door key for the wooden door. It's actually buried treasure. Secret stowage. It's got a historical value. Pretty cool. I already watched that DVD. I'm super happy about that truth, full information. And hold on, offset. The pipe. Very cool. I think the truth is about that stuff, I'll probably actually get some naphtha or something, a type of cleaning agent. It's a waste of time, but not. Sort of what I mean. It's more a collector item for like collector item that if you sell to a person, it would sit on the shelf and they'd be like, what's his name, found it. It's not really worth a lot of money, but they're priceless items at a time frame. So it's weird. But like enough information that gave me a goddamn headache. I think there's a whole bunch more weird shit out there that's maybe been turned over and just laying about. So like, for fun, I was like, I'll get a screen and screen some of that and see accumulatively how much of that raw material looking stuff I could get. Little chunks. Like a bucket of that. It might be an adventure as far as back in the day, poor kid smelter stuff. As far as that, the shake, you know, like the actual raw material. If that is what's scattered about. But I don't really want to talk about it anymore. That's the crap I found. I found the knife. I just got a little bit of adrenaline rush. When I started finding shit, I was like, oh fuck. Um, Congratulations on matching and exceeding today's daily average. I wasn't gonna. I laid down and was trying to upload a stupid hike and all the dumb shit I said then. Make keynote. That means Jesus owes me $1. Somewhere it was like, I bet you $1 in 2,000 years I'm gonna call you a fag. And he was like, I bet you won't. But I made a video of it, so technically, you know how Jesus is. 2,000 years from. Oh man, waited 2,000 years for nothing. Now it's got wait 2,000 years. He's pretty tricky. I crucify his ass. Oh shit. There's your answer, bud. What? That's the truth. He owes me $1. I know it sounded terrible, but that's the dang truth. I'm tired of talking about it. Except for the part where I owe my sister like $100. Particularly, she's like, I want you to accept this $2 since you already owe me like 102. Sucks. Well, alright, don't crucify Jesus no more. He's been cool. Only because best friend punched him and didn't know why. When they buried the green bag, his best friend at the time for him. You don't understand unless you're a scrap runner like I am. And that's what our source of income at time frame was, like helping old ladies clean up their yard. I guess I'll haul that stuff off for you. Since you know you don't want all that shit in your yard. Haul it to the scrapyard. Same kind of thing, but where I'm at is the nail was stuck further down. Like in the mud down, right where the plow hit. So that's what I want to tell you. The damage to the handle, it's damaged like the plow tapped it right on the top. It got me excited. That's why I was excited, thinking it ripped the handle off, but the box is still in there. There might be original contents like inside. But then every step I took, the more or less and less excited I was, because it was another rusty, weird thing. But give me a headache. Hold on. I have to double check the hinges and stuff over here. What? That's not a cigarette. We made a deal, remember? I got a phone call this morning. I won't say who. And I laughed. Why? Because he called saying if he could bum a smoke. The reason I laughed to myself is I was getting ready to call him to bum a smoke. I was like, James, ruined my day. It's like, that's the truth. What's a guy to do, right? I was gonna tell you, that's all I was gonna tell you, is uploading the hiking video and my phone went dead, and then I forgot to plug the tablet in and the tablet went dead, and long story short, I was like, I'll just lay here for a minute, about 12:30 at night. It was 10:30 at night, yeah. For the record, I'm the same way. I found Dirty Kurt's buried treasure in the future. And for the record, It's kind of cool. What was I gonna say? It's important. Ha ha ha! I trick you all the time. I can't trust the devil, bro. Oh, I knew it. Flare up in American. If you ever watched the movie Scarlet, or not Scarlet, dang man. Well, I should tell you, god dang, Lauren Bex is attractive, but it's not. It's called Violet. The movie Violet. Yeah. Can't trust the devil. All of a sudden, anti-digging in the dirt folks went boo crew holy cleanliness crazy. Fucking pricks. That's the truth. No, don't give it up, man. Like, we all have our own level of sustainment. It's funny stuff, but what I just did is cleaned out all the cigarette butts. For the record, science guys. That, just give them a spin. And that ash, that little bit of tobacco in it, that has the most potent poisons on the universe. Right there next to the filter, that little bit of tobacco. I love it. I'll be back. We'll check on the hinges again. For reals. We called it snipe hunting back in the day. They laugh. Because that's what they called it. Snipe. What are you doing? Snipe hunting, sir. Alright, you keep doing a good job, boys. We call it snipe hunting also. 2, 3, 4, gotta go to the general. 2, 3, 4, headed to the general store to check for snipers. Yeah, kid, shut up, come on. Man, that's the best part. So really, I just will tell you that I'm really proud of the treasure that we found. For the record, I really wanted to find that knife. For reals. I can't believe that we found it. I guess I just lucked out, didn't it? But we made it, so it's cool. Where is that thing? Fudge. So I was thinking, that's how I feel. Like, what are you gonna do? I was like, I'm gonna add some cool stuff to the secret treasure. I love it. I love the idea of secret, like, I mean, like Navy SEALs, or, you know what I mean? Like, the neighbors called cops because the asshole was digging a hole. He was trying to be top secret. Freeze! Ah! I love that idea. Beyond belief. I love the idea of sneaking out while the wife's asleep, like digging a hole somewhere and like burying buried treasure. And like for real parchment paper, like kind of burn the edge of it, how you would make it look. I was trying to make parchment paper get me in trouble. For the record, don't do that in your bedroom ever. But there's actually a class about lighting the edge of the paper and kind of to make it look jagged, and then writing calligraphy and making a top secret treasure map, right? Where the kids find it. Like, Dad died. My kid was helping me remodel the bedroom, and we found a map in the wall. I love that idea, man. Beyond belief. And was thinking about. I used to have coins. I had gold coins that I'd buy. $100 a coin. I'd get hard up for some smokes. I'd take like 5 of them gold coins that I paid $100 a piece for. I'd take them to the pawn shop. He'd be like, I don't know, $10. Deal. I laughed so hard, man. The reason why, um, someplace else, like same exact coin, I get them for free. And then I don't. Like, go get us free coins. Nah, bitch, I don't have any. If I did, someplace you don't know what I mean. The joke, I laughed for it because they're gold dollars. And I was like, I got like 10 gold dollars. I could get 2 packs of smokes at the gas station for $10. And I was like, I'm out of gas. And I drove all the way downtown to the pawn shop, and he was like, I don't know, $10. it, it, it's so fucking, I was like, you're right. But I really got like $70, but but on the internet, the gold coins are like some of them are like 100, some are 1,000. You can't even find one for less than $1,000 now. And same thing, weirdly. Certain companies you can buy direct for a reduced price by being a member. Kids like treasure hunter kids. That I did in association with the possibility of buried treasure. Future kids, man, they're like, I'm just saying, bro, think about it. I sort of love it. But I'm moreover like, we walked yesterday when I walked, I felt super great at last video, and at realizing I didn't make the video I wanted to show you last night of whatever I said. That's where I got tripped out, because mentally I thought I did. So I scrolled through gallery to post the video of showing you what all this stuff last night, and realized I didn't make it. So I scratched my head like, shit. And then when I stood up, I couldn't feel my legs, and I was like standing there in pain trying to tell a story. Today was different. Today was like in pain the whole walk, but afterwards, like this evening, I felt 100 times better, but my body felt like I went to a track meet. Like how you feel on the bus on the way home for some people, or riding home from track meet as a kid, sore legs and shit, football game stuff. Yeah, try to explain the feeling. I felt super great, but I felt like it was productive today. And to be honest, like some of the world's best treasures they've ever found that you read about on the internet have been found the same way that we found that knife in my lower video today. Like, to be honest, I had a desire to, and I joked about it the day before. There is a reality of like word, information pertaining to contents that were in the box that he effing couldn't remember exactly where he buried it. And he purposely was like, well, fuck, I'll dig over there next week. And he dug, and it wasn't there. There's a list of things in it. But like somewhere, the only information I've ever received was word of mouth. Just like blah, blah, blah. And if you ever had a chance to call Jesus a fag, would you? I was like, if he was my homie. You'd have to kind of understand the moment. It's like one random Mexican dude in in like the future, 2143. I'm suing you. What for? Because your great grandpa called Jesus a fag and my name's Jesus. And I'm not. Fuck off, bitch. For real, so anyways, it's important information and shit, how it works. I forgot what I was gonna say. I'm happy I got smokes. I'm deathly afraid of falling in the cave. There's a known cave that's not attached to the coal mine, and some places concreted and rebarred off, so that if there was a slight flood in the particular coal mine, you wouldn't sploosh that way. For like 4 minutes. Splash! There's giant sea monsters down there. I don't want to be a part of it. Just in case. That's what I was thinking. Like, to be honest. There's like a reality of not trespassing and trespassing. There's rules associated with it. The biggest part is this, the scary part is I didn't know about that scary stuff like that, and I didn't at riding a dirt bike around the pasture and politely and slowly being informed of dangers in the vicinity. The reason I tripped out had to do with like what they call letting a friend know. You kind of let to know a certain amount. That's why I tripped out, man. It was like epiphanies of visual remembrance on a personal level, like good mom stuff. I swear to God, like I freaked out, like walking around the yard, pretending to be a ninja, and freaked out big time. Then it was like remembering teammates or friends that are colleagues in particular fields. Being like they interdepartmental was the word. Like you're a biologist, but I'm a neurologist. And you found out a bug affects the nervous system. It's interdepartmental. Or a geologist and a coal miner. I mean, normal day stuff that someplace my level, modern day, it's weird. Like, at it, it's all interdepartmental, group work, you know. On a particular place, it seems like it's like labeled, different kind of people. Somewhere they're not. They're all different, but they're not. Yeah. And I undoubtedly still love Ebola. What are you telling me it's like? A whole bunch, yeah. Because, like, it's good. I can't even do it for 30 seconds. How are you going to do that for 4 minutes? I'm not really high. Boom, boom. How low can you go? That's what I mean. The character needs his ass kicked and probably should be thrown in there from time to time. But not really. But it's making me giddy to the point of like a level of excitement of something I planned to do last summer, and that was make video of treasure hunting places I know of right? It's a bit treasonous, but it's not. It sounds weird, but it's like you purposely negatively created a good word, turned it into a bad word as far as treason. To that, uh, what's it? It's a joke about treat app checks. You're walking down the street and he's still trying to use his app and wants you to know that it look both ways while crossing the road. It's like, there's a tree, look, right over there, homie. I love it, right? Yeah. And it's normal stuff. But the treasure box, man, it's kind of freaking cool. It's so weird. That's how I feel. Because whomever, it's just a box to keep some asshole from stealing his metal. It's weird to think of it in my reality. That's just information, right? Because it's actually just junk that has been there that they've seen, possibly, by doing fire breaks before, right? But then a person comes through and tells the story. It turns junk into actual treasure. And that's the part I love. The realization of sometimes just kind of sitting there like, I hate it. I don't want to see it. That's scrap metal trash. Yeah. With the story of its existence, it's instantly turned into historical, like, society weird shit at the museum. Right? Yeah. And that's the part I love. The other part is, well, I do like it, right? The adventure part. I mean, what I do for a living, not really. Something similar, but I mean, unless they paid you to go on site and look for stuff. That's a little different. Like when you're sitting there digging a hole and you like, no, the treasure's 10 feet that way. What the fuck are we digging right here for? Gotta do more than know stuff. I was like, I don't know, that's a problem. Because I know you gotta do more than know stuff. I don't have to do anything. It's supposed to be a joke. That's about as douchey as I could get. Not really. I found a bunch of cool stuff. I joke about douchey for a reason. I figure I'll become a paleontologist, treasure hunter. I'm gonna have a super hot girlfriend with an ass that's like, I mean, which finger? Either one. She like runs around the place, all over the place looking for treasure. A master plan. Multiple treasure hunting. Not really. What? That would work. I just want to sit and smoke with you on a pipe. I cried. There's a pipe like this. It's not a bit luxurious. It was flat. It's like a chimney pipe and round. I had a pipe that came out. My grandpa gave it to me, let me smoke out of it. It was already over 40 years old. It's actually already over 40 years old when I got it. That's not why I cried. Why I cried? I have no known memory of where it went. And I envision like, oops, bonfire. Son of a bitch. Yeah. And I seen a video that I posted 5 or 10 years ago while I was cleaning the backyard. And there it was. And I instantly remembered how upset I was when I lost it. I was like, Grandpa's gonna kill me. I can't find the dang pipe that he let me use. And for reals, he's like, "Oh yeah, I got it." I said, "What?" He said, "You can't find the pipe I let you use. Use this one." I said, "All right." I love him so much. It was very funny. I'm trying to take care of this one, and every time I tap it with the ladder, I feel bad. Like I imagine a grandkid, like look like great grandkid looking in a case, and he's gonna kick my butt. For reals. Like that's how it works in my family. I'm swear to God, I don't give a fuck if you 190. I'll fucking quit messing shit up. For reals. Take it easy on that old Model 8. They shit worth money. What the fuck you? Now I'm not talking to you anymore. Some favorite, you know. But I don't. At weird little moments of like, alright, I'll be good, I promise. It's like only my crutch. That's all I got. And then what? Didn't you? What? They didn't act like a douche anymore. For reals? Whatever the excitement level is, I swear to God, it's like trying to dig in a cave somewhere. Rocks are falling like Lara Croft Tomb Raider. I know he knows. Hurry up. God damn it. Digging around it. Like, the reason you act like a douche at the moment, it seems like is that fill in. Yeah, and then it's like, if I do survive, I'll kick her ass if she thinks I died. Oh, you think I'm dead? You just run off with 100 motherfuckers. That's all. I'm happy I found some more tobacco. I got coffee. That's super good. Um, no joke, 100% not kidding, man. Doing the sit-ups for me is working. It's so stupid at a particular time, and then I physically don't. My grandma's like, "Your face looks better." I was like, "I guess I should." Physically, it's pushing the fat that I did have slightly out because my stomach muscles are growing. The more I put my muscles in my stomach grow and kind of pushes the fat out, starting out, that's what happens to a lot of people. And then the bigger muscles burn more fat for the fuel or whatever. Yeah. Makes my legs look skinnier, man. Big old fat belly and skinny legs. I like the squaring it up. My legs were adjacent to like biceps, right? So it was like I while running, it looked powerful. I'm gonna lead it back to that stuff. Except for finding out what's wrong with me, kind of. Keep trying to lead it back to that stuff. And then I was trying to lead it to future stuff. Future stuff was like, "Oh, haven't you heard?" I was trying to see that's probably what shit. Both of them turn around and I'm going, God dang it. It's the truth. All over the place, balls to the walls, stupid stuff, you know. Back to normal. That's just normal junk in the pasture. Truth, long forgotten. I think the stories about it are important to us because there's space time where for the kids it doesn't add up as far as what day they say it is. The bosses. And how many days have passed by before they decided to say that's not the day. That was the decomposition. Not really normally associated with humans. So like radio carbon dating or whatever. Not old enough, or is, future science, they say they can tell if it's 100 years old or not. But a lot of the things, that's what I'm sort of getting at. With that little collection of treasure I found, pieces of that were already possessions for quite some time. And pieces of it are possessions that were acquired that were already in the ground. Possibly. That's what I mean. Like, some time frames don't add up to none of them. Because they're found later and then put in a box that was found 100 years later. If that makes sense. And that is the cool part. Let's go haggle. Oh, I swallowed it. I guess we'll be alright. Unless we die. What do you want to work on? Nothing, man. That's it. I didn't want to talk for 2 minutes. I'm do sit-ups. Took me 6 minutes to do them. That's pretty good. And then I watched a video riding 4-wheelers with my friend, and it was like waking up from a bad dream when I watched it. I wanted to jump on a dirt bike and go visit my friend. About 2 days ago, 3 days ago. For real. It was like, get up. I got my friend kicking the bed. Get up. We're going riding. Swear to God. Like, that's how I felt instantly. And it really tripped me out. And I don't know. I thank God that he randomly was like, you got a cell phone, you should record us riding. I have all the crappy videos and cussing and weird stuff on that other account. I absolutely loved the video of seeing my friend ramp his 4-wheeler. And just for that, like, old guy reminisce, like, photo journal. I personally thank YouTube. And like weirdly, the mindset that my mind was at when I watched that video, I had completely forgot about that. Like, hadn't, but the emotional level connection with it, that's how I mean completely forgot about it. And the whole reality I was in was kind of desire and putting it off, but then it was like watching my friend ramp, and I was like, oh shit, that's cool. For reals. And that really made me proud of YouTube, guys. But I also made me proud of my friend. I did a good job ramping, but made me feel like, man, I should have done a better job. Somehow I got videos of me riding wheelies on the dirt bike and doing 100 miles an hour over a hill that the car ramps at 40, but the dirt bike won't. What the hell? Yeah, so I had fun experimenting on the dirt bike, finding out a lot of stuff that some dirt bikes won't ramp stuff. Even at 90 miles an hour, the suspension was just like, puss. And the car is like, that's weird. Fuck, I better go. It's 2 in the morning. And 2 in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning, I did sit-ups. I promise, like I did promise the other day, I'll still do my sit-ups tomorrow if you want to do them with me. It's getting closer to summer. Today felt like it. It was colder today than it was yesterday, but today felt like how it's just starting out. The grass is greener and they're building little fires here and there to burn off hay, and I want to get a super bike or something. Take the bicycle out. did some videos of some high-speed hill. I reached 60 miles an hour on my other bike I had, sitting in the car on this one hill I got down the road. From dead stop, neutral, and coasting, we hit it like 105. So I'll probably put a speedometer on this bike. Sort of what I've been thinking. I'll put a speedometer on it. See how fast I can make it go. 70 easy. But there's another one further out by Robert's Cave that I think is a longer hill. I'll do it. I'll buy the GoPro thing or the clip-on thing so you can see the speedometer. Get pulled over by the cops. Hey, on crack. You know, the cops get, oh, these kids think he's funny. I'm like looking for the crack. No, sir. It's true. I don't think so. Let me check. She's talking Spanish for me. Anyways, usually I get pulled over and they're like, sure are a lot of weed stems in your carpet. And I was like, there's not. He's like, yes, there is. You don't have to lie to me, sir. That point. I was like, there's not. It's pretty cool. But it just, I found buried treasure. I did my sit-ups. I'm tired. I hit the pipe one more time with you guys. Now with those, oh no. I love it. It's normal shit. Like, get to know a real person. That's why I like YouTube, I think. Good. I'm done. I better go. It's been an hour. If you guys know anybody who actually cleans metal, or buried treasure type science people, like, man, leave me a comment. I did some searching. I think I found a place called Covains or Covers. Corman, something. History stuff. But if I contact them dudes about that crap and they're just like, throw it in the trash, like they did last time when I found it in 1984 or whatever. Or was that 1979? I didn't mention that. Way too much information about it. So I figure that's what I was thinking is secretly it's worth it, but not. One side I think it's worth more, all rusty. On the other side, like, kind of like parts CLR, calcium, lime, and rust remover. They would all disintegrate, most of them. The little piece, like the knife blade, it cracked, and I looked right at all the metal, and I bent it straight, and it stayed together. I was like, that's how much it loves being an old rusty knife. But I think kind of clean them up, use the actual handle, the thing that holds it on, and the other clasp piece, build a box similar, clean them up, stick them back in the box, and just, like, that's how I feel homes, people's, bury them in the same spot. I might do something like that. But it's just like kind of novelty for some people. Man, I have fun hiking. I'm gonna watch some videos. I don't want to post the last one because the last one I lit a cigarette, and right when I did, it said, "Ah, lighting a cigarette's illegal." I was like, "Yo, when the fuck did that happen?" Right now. Oh shit! 2 cops at once. So I didn't post it because you guys are douches. For else, give me a holler and leave me a comment. Subscribe, don't subscribe. Like button, dislike button, all that crap. I don't got nothing going on. I just jacking my jaw, whatever it's called, running my mouth. I want to go freaking hiking again. I'll make it to Robert's Cave again. Stay on the path. Alright. Stay on the path. Better. There's weird shit out there. Chill. I found my trusty pipe cleaner. Where it went, it's important. There it is. Watch. This is a type of screw. This unscrews. So you're getting screwed both ways? Yeah. I like pussy. What? What did you think I said? I just kind of clean it out with that, stick it in there, and then slide that right back in. Give it a spin. Time after time, I kept trying to clean this piece, and it still wouldn't work. And then I'd stick like a toothpick in there. I'm like, it's clean. I eventually used this screw. In the future reference, where they're super scientists, and they use it's a tool that checks depth. My hole is slightly larger than it's supposed to be. Wear and tear on collector pipe stuff. But it's pretty good. Smooth. So, that's a good one. I recommend it. It says Drewster, but it's not to be mean. It's like it's actually a B, Brewster, but they use 2D taps. DD is really how it looks. So but it says M. It says I'm dad turd big. M. M. Dad turd brig. And dad. M. Dad turd brig. Right on the side. You can't see it. But we might be able to. Right there. It's difficult to read. For real. You're at an hour. I'm out of here. Good luck. Thanks for doing exercise with me.